Hey y'all, it's a fun morning at the burrow. I've got my pineapple hair up and stuff from sleeping, but I just got a notification that my package was delivered, so let's go get it. So I'm so excited to break into this new Memo Paris fragrance. This is Ocean Leather. This was just released, I think, at the beginning of April, maybe the end of March of 2020. So this is brand spanking new. There aren't even any reviews or anything like on Fragrantica or anything. So I'm really excited to see how this is. I love the Memo Paris line, like the leathers anyways. I have African, I have Russian, I have decants of Italian and Irish and plan to get full bottles of those soon. I also, of course, love, almost all of their fragrances. I love the quality and the uniqueness. So yeah, let's go ahead and break into this. So here is my bottle with that same whale on it. Literally, like, when I saw the whale, I was like, I'm buying that. And yeah, no regrets, I guess. The only thing I'm not happy about is this bottle. I don't know if you can see, it has this like almost an adhesive looking line around the cap all the way around. And it came like that out of the box, and none of my others have had that. My African does not have that. So I'm not really sure why that is that way, and I've tried to rub it off, and it seems to be like a scuff in the shine of this cap itself, which is kind of upsetting. But who cares? It's the juice inside that matters. So yeah, let's get this sprayed on. It sprayed right away. I'm pretty excited to see how this one is, just because I wouldn't say any of their others in the leather line are exactly summer wear. I can probably wear Russian basically year round. A lot of them play a lot closer to the skin, so we'll see if this one is a more summer version. Okay, so right away, it is orangey, like my kid eats those little Halo tangerines. It's like you squeezed a tangerine out. And there's definitely some vetiver. I would say that vetiver is probably going to be the main note in this, since it's so strong in the opening. There's also a greenness that's kind of grassy. Yeah, this is really nice. This is just a bright citrus and green vetiver fragrance so far. So back there might be some sort of cedar in there, just kind of blending in with the citrus as that kind of does, since it's normally a little bit sharp. There is the slightest bit of spiciness, but I can't place what kind of spice it might be because it is so faint, and it's kind of, again, working with the brightness of that citrus, so I just can't tell what it is. This is really nice. So what I'll do is I will let this sit for a while, and I'll come back in a few hours and give you guys an update. And then if you guys want me to, I can do, obviously I'm going to wear this a whole bunch over the next few weeks, and I can try to do a full review after I have figured this fragrance out, I guess. So this is Chris, and
hey guys.
And he gets to try Ocean Leather.
Woohoo!
Here you go.
Well, it has a cool whale on the front. I like that.
You can't go wrong with a whale.
Okay, I'm excited for this one.
Have you looked at the notes online?
No.
Okay.
I get some orange and some like herbs.
Some herbs.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell you what herbs, but herbal. It's really nice. It's really pleasant. I can smell the leather, but it's really light, soft leather.
See, I couldn't smell the leather. All I smelled was vetiver.
I do get some vetiver.
But not like a smoky vetiver, like a earthy kind of vetiver?
Yeah, kind of. It was mixing in with the herbal stuff, but I think as the herbal stuff goes away, it'll be more leather vetiver.
Yeah. Leather?
No, leather vetiver. Leave the word invention to me.
Oh, damn it. Okay. So, when you smell that, do you think that it has anything to do with the name of the fragrance?
No.
That's what I felt like too.
Unless this is somehow how a whale would smell, but I don't think so.
I don't think whales smell like that. I mean, I've never met one.
It is very pleasant. I think it is a leather fragrance that I would wear in the warmer weather, which all of their other ones I cannot.
See, I feel like you can wear Russian in the summer, or maybe Irish.
I've worn Russian several times in like the spring weather when it's kind of cool in the morning and then gets warmer in the afternoon and evening. But I can't do the African one. Anytime I wear that and it's above like 70 degrees, it just emanates and overpowers everything. So it's just not a good fit.
Yeah. How does it compare to the others that we have? Because we have Russian, African, Italian and Irish and decants.
For warmer weather, I like it the best of the ones that I've smelled from them.
Okay.
I still like African leather the best and Irish leather.
Yeah. See, I like Russian and Italian best.
Russian's good, and Italian. I would say this one I don't think is going to last as long as those.
It seemed very close to skin on me.
Yeah, I mean, you saw when I sprayed it.
Yeah.
It's already hard to pick up. Maybe I've just smelled it too much, but...
Yeah. You did smell it, like, right after it was still, like, super wet on your arm, so maybe... Don't do that. So, do you find it to be more herbal, or do you find it to be more, like, woody vetiver-y? Do you find it to be more fruity?
The opening was orange herbal, and I couldn't really smell anything else.
Yeah.
Now that it's been on my skin a while, I'm picking up more of the vetiver and the soft leather. And I like it.
Worth $300?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. If it only lasts 45 minutes, then no.
Yeah.
It honestly reminds me a little bit of Terre d'Hermes, just better done.
I hate that you said that.
And we're back. So I put Terre d'Hermes on my other arm so I can smell it and compare. I think the vetiver is more overpowering in the Terre d'Hermes. But there was something in there that made me think it. Maybe it was just the earthiness from the earthy leather, but...
Well, and I think Terre d'Hermes is orange as well.
That could be it. So, overall, I think Terre d'Hermes is much louder compared to... ocean leather, and I like that about ocean leather. I don't really wear Terre d'Hermes very much. I just have this teeny tiny little sampler. I have several of those actually, but
I have one of them.
Yeah, I don't wear it very often, but it must have just been the orange vetiver combo that made me think of it.
Yeah, I feel like Terre d'Hermes has a very strong like black pepper note.
Yeah, right? It is a little. It's definitely much louder for sure. The Memo is much better.
I like the herbal qualities in the Memo one better.
So forget about that comparison. They're different for sure. And the Memo is better.
Okay. Lovely. Thanks for your opinion.
You're very welcome. Until next time.
Yeah. As if I gave you an option.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
But
sit in that chair.
And check out my fish tank with the driftwood that won't sink.
Yeah, and no fish.
Well, it's new. Has to cycle. Quarantine style.
Oh, for the love of fuck. Okay. Alright, thanks, Chris.
No problem. Bye.
Hey, so we are about 8 to 9 hours after I have first sprayed ocean leather on my skin. At Chris's house, he mentioned that he thought maybe it reminded him of Terre d'Hermes, and I did put Terre d'Hermes on my skin as well, and the openings smell absolutely nothing alike, even though they have some similar notes there. I will say that in the far dry down, like, I mean, at least 4 hours into Terre d'Hermes, it does have a similarity to ocean leather. However, I feel like Terre d'Hermes literally reminds me of like vegetable oil with some pepper, and it almost kind of pulls almost bug spray-ish on my skin. And ocean leather does not do that. It is a bit more of an airy kind of earthy vetiver, like take the smell of earthy vetiver, but kind of make it bubbly. And it's just a little bit fresher, a little less sweet than Terre d'Hermes is. This fragrance was absolutely beautiful. I was a little disappointed that with a name like Ocean Leather, that this is in no way an aquatic style or an aquatic take on a leather fragrance. But it was still a nice fragrance. This fragrance is definitely classy, something that you could wear to the office. I mean, you could wear this probably for almost anything year round. Just know that the longevity is not, it's probably a little bit below average, I would say, especially compared to African leather, which is, on the verge of beast mode. This one just is not that. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. More intimate fragrances have their place. So my final thoughts on this fragrance, love the bottle. I'm really, really glad that I have it for my collection, because I do plan on getting the rest of the leathers, except for maybe Oriental leather, because I just did not really care for that one at all. But I would like to have the line in my collection, and the whale's really, really cute. I definitely paid for presentation there. I do like this fragrance 1,000 times more than Terre d'Hermes. If you're a Terre d'Hermes lover, I feel like you probably would appreciate ocean leather as well. Or even if you're like a Tom Ford Grey vetiver lover, although that is much more citrusy in the opening, I think you would still appreciate ocean leather. But again, on my skin, I never really got the leather that's in the name. I never got ocean or leather, which is kind of strange. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's Memo Paris's Ocean Leather. These are my first impressions and my unboxing. And I'm going to wear the shit out of this, and hopefully I'll have a full review for you guys in the near future. So thank you guys so much for stopping by the Burrow, and I can't wait to see y'all again soon. Bye!